Have you ever rubbed metal continuously with the surface? If so, you would have noticed that metal gradually changes its shape. It expands, therefore, there is change in either its area, volume, or shape. Even when iron is exposed to heat, it expands. These are all the effects of thermal expansion. So, what is thermal expansion? It is a process in which a body expands in either area, volume, or shape when heated. Thermal expansion occurs in solids, liquids, and gases. First, let's consider solids. When a solid is heated, it expands in size and shape, resulting in an increase in length, area, or volume of the solid. This is known as a thermal expansion of solids. But what makes a solid expand? When a solid is heated, the molecules that make up the solid begin to vibrate. This takes up more space and the solid matter expands. Let's see an example of expansion in solids. When you can't open a tight jar, it is recommended that you place it under hot water for a minute. The metal lid will expand because it heats up and won't be so tight anymore. Now, you can open it easily. Next, let's study thermal expansion in liquids. Like solids, liquids also expand when heated. However, since liquid particles are usually less tightly bound to other particles, they generally move further than solid particles when heated. Hence, liquid expands more than solid when exposed to the same temperature. In a thermometer, mercury is an example of expansion in liquids. When we increase the temperature, the mercury starts to expand, and we can clearly see an increase in the level of mercury. Finally, let us see how gases react when they are heated. Gases expand most when heated. This is because gas particles are far apart and are weakly attracted to each other. It is much easier for them to move further than solids or liquid particles when heated. Heat causes the atoms of the gas to vibrate and take up more space. For example, the gas gauge on a car. People are much more likely to run out of gas in the summer than in the winter. Why is that? Well, the gas in your car expands just like everything else, and it changes the reading on your fuel gauge. In the summer, gas takes up more space in the tank. So, when the fuel gauge reads empty, it indicates that there is significantly less fuel left in the tank than it would be during winter. You may get an extra 35 miles after the fuel gauge shows empty in the winter, but that won't be the case in the summer heat. So, be careful! You don't have to walk 3 miles to the gas station just because you don't know about thermal expansion. Let's summarize what we learned today. Solids, liquids, and gases expand when heated. Thermal expansion causes an object to expand when heated. Gases expand most when heated.